Hello all, welcome to Social Justice Prelims Model Question Series. The topic which was asked in the 2018 mains examination, the topic which is known as the Aspirational Districts Program. Aspirational Districts Program. Let us now plan to study this from a prelims perspective. This is the question regarding Aspirational Districts Program. With reference to Aspirational Districts Program, which of the statements given below is or are correct? Which of the statements are correct? First statement, health and nutrition, education, agriculture and water resources, financial inclusion and skill development and basic infrastructure are this program's core area of focus. That is the first statement. Second statement is, Niti Aayog in partnership with the government of Telangana has created a dashboard for monitoring the real-time progress of their districts. Again, this is, the options are A1 only, B2 only, C both 1 and 2 and D neither 1 or 2. Now, let us now go and see what the Aspirational Districts Program is. Aspirational Districts Program is a program which is implemented by the Government of India to ensure the development in the backward districts in our country. India is currently a nation which is in the developing stage, and we are now aspiring to be moving from the developing to the developed stage in future. It is of extreme importance to ensure that for India to achieve the developed nation status, development is happening in almost all areas of India. As long as the backward districts, those districts which are not doing well in terms of the development, the backward districts are not being properly taken care, we may not be able to achieve our goal. With this background as well, we have this program of transformation of Aspirational Districts Program. Now, what is the aim of this program? This program aims to quickly and effectively transform some of the underdeveloped districts of the country. So, transformation of the backward or the underdeveloped districts of our nation is one of the key objectives of the Aspirational Districts Program. How? This program has got 3 keywords associated with it. 3 keywords. That is the contours of convergence, collaboration and competition. How convergence? Because for a backward district to be developed, this program is intending a strategy where there is a proper collaboration between the center as well as the state government and convergence of both central as well as the state schemes, and it is ensuring that it has got that an element of competition involved in it. How? The first objective is that if you are or if a district is a backward district, that district should first of all to be in the level of a district in that particular state which is doing well. So, which means this district, say for example, district X, district Y is another district in the state which is already in a developed manner. This district now will compete with other backward districts to ensure that this is now moving to the upward level with respect to the other districts. So, an element of competition is involved in this. Then, with the states as the main drivers. So, another key feature of Aspirational Districts Program is the program is being driven by the state government. It is focusing on the strength of each district. That is, this program is something wherein which the development of the district needs to be done based on the strength of the respective district. Say for example, a district in Karnataka, which is probably near to Bangalore, if it is not a developed district, I am just giving a random example. If it is not a developed district, one of the key areas or one of the key strengths of those districts is not probably the element of agriculture. It is something which is close to the IT hub. So, in those districts, its strength can be its manpower. Whereas you probably take another district in the, say probably in the coastal region of Kerala. Say for example, Kollam district. For that district, its key strength is its sand. That is the sand which is containing monazite sand. So, probably for the Kollam district to develop, they have to focus upon its strength. That is the monazite strength. That way. So, what will be the strength of each district? That is something which they need to focus upon. Then the government is committed to raising the living standards of its citizens, and this aspirational districts program is having an ideology which is known as Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. That is development of everybody together. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. Now, this program is also continuing a mechanism wherein which it is aspiring for the development of the district with the people's participation into the system. So, it is the responsibility of the people also to ensure that their districts are moving on the scale of development. Now, this program has identified some of the core focus areas. That is, for a district to be moving to the state of a developed one, they should focus upon development in the health and nutrition part. Health and nutrition, education, agriculture and water resources, financial inclusion, skill development and basic infrastructure. So what are those? Those are health and nutrition, education, agriculture and water resources, financial inclusion, skill development and basic infrastructure. Now, from these key sectors, this program has identified close to 49 performance indicators. So, 49 parameters is wherein which the district needs to showcase its development. Now, from all these different 6 dimensions which has been already shown, the weightage for different sectors or for different dimensions are different. So, that is again a key point which we need to understand. That is, not all dimensions are considered equal. Health and nutrition and education are each given a 30% weightage in the index. So, that is again a point which we need to understand from Prelims perspective. That is, health and nutrition and education are given the higher weightages. That is, from these two segments of health and education and health and nutrition and education, you are having close to 21 of the 49 indicators from these two segments. Then, the districts, as we have already said, their first objective is to ensure that they first catch up with the best district in the state and subsequently they move on. So, that is how this program is showing the idea of competitive and cooperative federalism. Aspirational Districts program is a program which is showing the idea of competitive and cooperative federalism. Then, Niti Aayog is involved in this program. Niti Aayog in partnership with the government of Andhra Pradesh. So, they are collaborating. Niti Aayog and government of Andhra Pradesh is collaborating for what? To create a dashboard. So, a dashboard has been created to monitor the real-time progress of each of these districts. So, that would enable the administrators to track the things on a very proper note. So, Niti Aayog and government of Andhra Pradesh. We have identified close to 115 districts as part of the Aspirational Districts program, and one key point for us to note is that how these districts have been identified. These 115 districts has been identified based on the deprivation criteria enumerated in the socio-economic caste census. SECC, socio-economic caste census, they have got specific criteria which is suggesting that these districts are deprived of something. So, it is based on the deprivation criteria in the SECC data is where these districts have been identified. Is it only those? No. Along with key health and educational performance and indicators and the status of basic infrastructure. I'll repeat it once more. Deprivation criteria from SECC database, performance of health and education indicators, as well as the basic infrastructure in the states or in the districts are the parameters based on which the aspirational districts has been identified. Now, understand that in the initial plan, almost all states of our nation except Goa was there in the aspirational districts program. Goa or any districts from Goa has not figured in this program because Goa is a state which is considered as not having even one backward district in that state. Subsequently, what we have seen is that, so we have already seen that it is a responsibility of the state to act as the main drivers in this program. 3 states, West Bengal, Kerala and Odisha have planned to opt out from this aspirational districts program. That is it. Okay. The scheme is designed to ensure outcomes through competition, we have already said that, and not by allocating any additional funds. Understand that this is again one of the key point of aspirational district program. There is zero fund allocation in aspirational districts program. Depending upon the schemes which already the central government have come up with, already the state government have come up with. This program is acting as a facilitation mechanism for all those schemes to be implemented on a very proper note, and no additional fund is involved in the aspirational districts program. Then the scheme is more a facilitator than an enabler person. So we'll quickly do a recap of the crux of aspirational districts program. Transform the most underdeveloped states or underdeveloped districts. Now, focusing upon three key parts, that is convergence of different schemes of central as well as the state, collaboration and competition among different backward districts in the states is one of the key focus. State is acting as the main drivers in this program. One key note of aspirational district program is the idea of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. Again, the dimensions which has been taken into considerations include health and nutrition, education, agriculture and water resources, financial inclusion and skill development, basic infrastructure are the areas upon which the district's development needs to be done. Then performance indicators, there are close to 49 performance indicators. The weightage of each of these indicators from this 6 or from this dimensions are not same, but higher weightage has been given to health and nutrition and education. Health and nutrition and education is having the highest weightage among this one. Districts are first competing to become the best district among the state, and then it is moving on. Niti Aayog in partnership with government of Andhra Pradesh is implementing the dashboard for this one. Almost all states except Goa, where you don't have a backward district, is part of this program, whereas West Bengal, Kerala and Odisha have planned to opt out from this scheme as of now. That is it. Now let us go back to the question and plan to answer that. The first statement, health and nutrition, education, agriculture, water resources and skill development are the program's core area of focus. Yes, that is something which we have seen. So the first statement is correct. Second statement, Niti Aayog in partnership with government of Telangana has created a dashboard. The dashboard part has been done, it is created, but Niti Aayog was involved, but it was not in partnership with government of Telangana, but it was in partnership with the government of Andhra Pradesh. So statement 2 is wrong, statement 1 is right, which means from this options it is going to be option A, 1 only. That is aspirational districts program. Thank you so much.